Is that correct? Chikabhai hasn't understood the question, but he's saying it is correct.
We'll make Srikant answer it first, then I'll answer it after that. Okay?
First, complete.
It's complete. The question is complete. Okay, I'll ask you the question now in English, which is that of all the memories that come flooding here, you see all these pictures, you meet all your friends, and I know all of you meet so often, you meet all your brothers. What is that time that comes into your mind when all of you remember that you personally started believing?
Well, I think the first time, or the first day, really, we started to believe in ourselves, and there was a dramatic change in the team atmosphere, the team thinking. Was the day we beat the West Indies in the first match. That's one day that started everything. If you go back before the World Cup, we played 3 practice games, or was it 4, Balu? 3, and we lost all 3. We lost to the League 11, which is a team made up of all the league players in London. We lost to them. We lost to New Zealand, and we lost to Sri Lanka in the practice warm-up games. So we didn't look like a team that was thinking of doing well. But that day, the first day when we played the first match, we played the West Indies. Suddenly something clicked in the field. There was a total transformation of the team, and that's really what I contribute to us winning the World Cup.
And Baluba, tell me, when did you, in the final, I mean, you took that fantastic wicket, that delivery we all remember to Gordon Greenwich, but as a team, when did you all think ke, yaar, ye to aa raha hai, trophy aa raha hai trophy?
ट्रॉफी आ रही है, मुझे लगता गई नहीं थी। पहली मैच जीत गए थे तो सेट हो गया था हमारी टीम, और उसके बाद में कपिल ने 175 जो किए, उसके बाद में मुझे नहीं लगता कि ट्रॉफी कहीं जा सकती थी। हमारे हौसले बुलंद हो गए थे, इतना मैं कह सकता हूँ। वो एक मैच और एक इनिंग ने मुझे लगता है हमारी पूरी टीम का एटीट्यूड चेंज कर दिया, हौसले बुलंद कर दिए। कहीं लगा कि वाहिगुरु, रब, ऊपर जो भी है, ऊपर वाला हमारे साथ में है, और कपिल जैसा कैप्टन फ्रंट ऑफ द आगे से लीड कर रहा है, और तो बस हम जाओ और अपना परफॉर्म करो।
क्या सैंडी भाई कुछ बाउंसर मारे आपको?
नहीं, वो भी कंपलसरी कुछ पूछ रहा है, बोल रहा है मुझे कि ये बोल तो वो बोल। नहीं, मुझे एक ही लगता है कि ना 83 टीम जो थी, एक ना सीधी सड़क है, किसी को याद नहीं रहती, मोड़ याद रहते हैं। तो 83 टीम विक्ट्री जो थी वो एक बहुत बड़ा मोड़ था क्रिकेट में, इंडियन क्रिकेट में, जहां हमारी चेंज हो गई, पूरी एटीट्यूड चेंज हो गई, और क्रिकेटर्स की एटीट्यूड चेंज हो गई। और उसका नतीजा यह है कि आज भी हम जब अंदर आ रहे थे तो इतना क्राउड इस तरह से चेयर कर रहा था वहाँ पे, तो मुझे ऐसा लगा कि हम कल ही वर्ल्ड कप जीत के आए हैं, आज इधर लैंड किए हैं। हैप्पी बर्थडे अडानी जी, आपकी वजह से ना हमें ये फिर से जीने का मौका मिला कि कल ही वर्ल्ड कप जीता है।
Actually, Acha, you've spoken about the 175 because it reminds me of something Sunny Bhai had said to me. Sunny Bhai, if you remember when we had a conversation, you had said that 175 changed the game. And then I asked you, I said, yeah, it changed that game. And then you replied and you said, no, it changed the game of cricket. And you said that was the impact of that knock. Would you like to just elaborate on that thought a little bit?
Yes, because coming into bat in that situation, we were 5 down for 17. Most of the batters were back in the pavilion, and with due respect, I mean, he was still around. And he's got a test century, he's got a couple of test centuries. So, but the main batters were back in the pavilion. And to be able to play in those conditions, it was overcast conditions, the ball was swinging, the pitch had a lot of life in it, was something, you know, which I haven't forgotten. It's the greatest greatest one-day innings that I've seen. And I've seen some unbelievable innings from later generation as well, from the Tendulkars, the Dhonis, the Kohlis. I've seen some from Sehwag. I've seen some, but that happens to be the best innings based. The man had scored 175, 75 more runs. So that's the reason why.
And Kiri bhai, you had the best seat in the house to that innings. And Kiri bhai, you had a very good seat in the house when that 175 was happening. You were there. You saw it happening.
Yes, I think I was the most fortunate one who saw the 175 magnificent innings from 22 yards. The rest of them saw it from behind the boundary line. So I was very fortunate and I was very lucky to have seen that. I've never seen such a devastating knock from any batsman till date. In a situation like that, in circumstances like that, to score 175, and you're sincerely the other end watching him score 6-4, 6-4. What an innings. It cannot be erased from the history of international cricket. And that match was the best match of the entire World Cups in the future also. Yes, for sure. 17 for 5. 128 for 8. And then after that, it's history. Right, and here I must add a little bit here. Excuse me, can I, Captain? Right, now, the scene which Ranveer Singh did, coming out of the shower, is my scene actually. It is my scene. Now I normally don't get batting, so I was totally relaxed. I was in the dressing room with the toast in my mouth, preparing for a good breakfast. You're not aware of all this, okay? I have told this to Kabir Khan and the entire team and all those actors. I have told this story to them, but it was changed. Obviously, the hero has to get the limelight. So, right? So this is actually what exactly happened. I am in the dressing room, toast in my mouth, in between my teeth, and the towel around me. All right, and somebody shouted from outside, "Hey, Kiri, pad up!" Normally guys pull your leg, right? So I ignored that shout. This, in a span of 3 minutes again, "Arey, kya kar raha hai yaar? Pad up yaar!" बोल के पुकारा कोई, अरे there's something wrong. तो मैंने टवल पकड़ा, टोस्ट दांतों के बीच में, looking for the window to see the scoreboard. Saw the scoreboard 17. My eyeballs came out of the socket. 17. नीचे देखा 5. बोलते ही टोस्ट भी गिरा, टवल भी गिर गया नीचे. Looked around left and right. Believe me, no one was in the dressing room. Right.
किरी उस समय सिगरेट पीना छोड़ दिया था.
I did not know whether I had a good breakfast.
I thought उस समय आपके हाथ में सिगरेट था.
नहीं, सिगरेट नहीं था.
सिगरेट नहीं था. Oh, I thought उस समय सिगरेट पीते थे.
This is exactly what I told Kabir Khan in front of all those guys. And the whole scene, obviously, you see, it cannot be given to Sahil Khatar.
बट किरी भाई, आपकी जो आंखें थी मेरे ख्याल से दूरदर्शी थी, क्योंकि ड्रेसिंग रूम तो बेसमेंट में था.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
That's called team spirit. आज भी याद है सबको क्या होता है क्या नहीं है. I think this is the wonderful. I think lot of storyteller are the best people in this world. क्योंकि जो स्टोरी बताने वाले होते हैं ना बड़े खूबसूरत होते हैं, वो डिस्क्राइब करते हैं, मज़ा आता है. तो इसलिए मुझे तो कुछ याद नहीं, सच में कह रहा हूँ, मुझे कुछ याद नहीं. अगर इतना याद होता तो मैं डॉक्टर इंजीनियर होता. इसलिए खेलना शुरू किया. कौन पढ़ेगा यार, कौन याद करेगा. तो इसलिए हमारे ये जो हैं टीम वाले, some of them are really a good storyteller, and that's the best part about this team.
किरी भाई ने
अगर
बहुत
थोड़ी
अच्छा
देर और
तंदूरी,
शुरू रहे ना तो ये रात हो जाएगी, स्टोरीज खत्म नहीं होंगी.
किरी भाई ने बहुत अच्छा तंदूरी चिकन बनाया है, उसको अच्छे से मसाला लगाया है. चिकन किसी और का था, मसाला लगा अपना बना लिया.
किसी और का था, तंदूर किसी और का था.
नाइस कुक.
मदीपा, आई वांट टू आस्क यू, मतलब लोग तो यहाँ पे हर स्टेट से हैं, हर प्रांत से हैं, पर ये थोड़ा पंजाबी टाइप का माहौल काफी रहता है खींचातानी का टीम में ना.
नहीं, पंजाबी का जो माहौल होता है अच्छा होता है, क्योंकि एक तो प्यार करते हैं पंजाबी, तो आपको पता ही है सबको, और जितने भी हमारे टीम हैं जो हमें भी बहुत प्यार करते हैं और अच्छा भी लगता है, और इनके साथ खेलकर मज़ा भी बहुत आया है, क्योंकि पंजाबी थोड़ा सा जोश दिला देते हैं, हल्ला शरी दिलाते हैं, कोई गल नहीं, मारो मारो देखी जाएगी. तो वो चक्कर रहता है. ये हल्ला शरी देने में तो हम नंबर 1 पे हैं, चाहे हम कुछ करें ना करें, हल्ला शरी जरूर दे देंगे. पर मेरे को खुशी है कि मैं इस टीम का इस टीम का मेंबर हूँ, और थोड़ी सी मेरी भी कंट्रीब्यूशन है इसमें वर्ल्ड कप में, पर ये सारी टीम की कंट्रीब्यूशन है जिससे हमने ये मैच जीता. और सबसे बड़ी खुशी क्या है ज़िंदगी की, ये लोग जो हमें प्यार करते हैं, जो हमें पहचान लेते हैं, जो हमें कभी भी किधर जाते हैं प्यार करते हैं, वही मेरे को सबसे बड़ी खुशी देता है. ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी ने क्या के विकेट्स निकाले, किसी ने क्या रन बनाए, वो डिफरेंट बात सी हो जाती है. पर ये जो लोग हैं जो हमें प्यार करते हैं, जो हमें रिकॉग्नाइज करते हैं, इससे बढ़िया खुशी मेरे को कभी नहीं मिली. और ना ही मैं रेलवे में भी जाता हूँ, हर चीज़ जगह में, बस में भी निकल जाता हूँ, कई बार ट्रेनों में भी जाता हूँ, बट पीपल रिकॉग्नाइज मी, सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी दैट वी डन ए गुड जॉब. एंड गौतम जी, आपको बहुत बहुत मुबारक हो बर्थडे की, ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ 83 टीम. आई विश यू गुड हेल्थ एंड हैप्पीनेस, एंड आप कैरी ऑन.
थैंक यू मदीपा.
कोई सवाल तो नहीं पूछना सी और कोई?
अरे है, मेरे पास बहुत सवाल है. दिलीप पाजी के पास अकेले भी हैं मेरे पास. सर, हमने फिल्म में जब देखा था कि दिलीप भाई जब वो बॉल लगी थी वहां पे, फिल्म में तो जब बहुत जोर से लगी, वो असली में भी ऐसे ही जोर से लगी थी.
अरे क्यों याद दिलाते हो तुम भाई? अभी बॉल लगी तो बॉल लगी.
पर सच्ची में आप लोग टैक्सी में गए थे वहां पे?
मैं और मान साहब गए थे टैक्सी में.
दोनों सच्ची में टैक्सी में गए थे?
अरे मुझे ऐसा मुंह पकड़ा, 6 टाका डाला इस तरह. एनीवे, एक्चुअली मैं भी एक स्टोरी बोलने वाला हूँ, क्योंकि मैं जो आई वाज नॉट प्लेइंग द फाइनल्स, तो आई वाज जस्ट साइनिंग द बैट्स, एंड बल्लू गॉट ग्रीनिश बोल्ड. तो आई डिडंट वॉच इट. तो मेरे एक दोस्त काठियावाड़ी थे, तो એને પૂછ્યું, બાપુ શું થઈ ગયો? બાપુને કીધું, અરે બેટ અને પેનમાં વચ્ચે ગેપ હતી, આમાંથી દડો ઘૂસી ગયો. Anyway, but that was fantastic. We had a great time. And Man was with me in the taxi, of course. And then we were going to the hospital because there was no doctor, there was nobody on the ground. But Man took me and took care of myself, I think, throughout the tour. Thank you, Man bhai. Well done. Thank you.
I'll ask Wally bhai at the end a question. Your most special memory from this entire duration that all of you were in England?
Well, when we joined the team, I was playing in England, so was Kirti, and the team also, some of the members came straight from West Indies, some from India. So it was, we all got together, and the way the preparation started, most of you must be used to the kind of squad and the support system that you see now. Those days it was just 14 players and one manager. There was no coach, no physiotherapist, no analyst, no assistant coach, nothing. So the entire thing was being done by the team. The players, each one took on the drill every morning. And that's how it all started. So you can understand, and Dilip Bhai, as he mentioned about that injury, I was the one who took off his pads when he was brought in. And it was a nasty one. And there were 3 people who were there. 11 are playing, 1 went in, 2 players are left. Manbhai had to go, otherwise one of the players would have escorted them. So that itself reflects the kind of bond and the way we got together. And yes, the icing on the cake started right with our very first game. That was what really set the tone. And Gaurav, you can't even imagine, because West Indies, the first 2 World Cups, they were unbeaten. And everyone expected them to win this year as well. Very strong, balanced side. And more importantly, we were totally written off. You know, our record, 1 victory against East Africa in 2 World Cups. So not much expectation there. But then when you see that set the tone. And yes, Yash played that remarkable innings. And that set the tone, and that's how our journey started. And it got better. We had those, Zimbabwe, yes, definitely the best ever innings we've ever seen from a batsman. Kapil, it was absolutely, a mind-boggling innings. Nobody gave us any chances. And after that, there was no looking back, nothing to, we did well. Our initial goal was to qualify, and which we did. And then there was no pressure really, We just had to go and perform. So that was, it was such a wonderful journey, and would like to thank Gautam Bhai to just giving us this opportunity to be here on this Adani Day. And it surely reflects the core competency, and is also a testimony of your resilience and your tenacity. All the best with your growth story. Good luck, sir.